with a look high above here in Miami. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast payday.
Hey, Kevin, we all are well aware of...
Everyone talks about the Heat culture. It is special. David, thank you. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Wendell Carter is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Junior. And it's Houston at the 2. And for the Heat, Clint Capella is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Paul George. And it's Lloyd in at the 3 spot. Of course, you know as well as anyone, Shaq, mental toughness is a gigantic asset in this league. You look at today's players, and there are some that appear to be unfazed by pressure.
I call this the frown and the smile. It's one guy that smiles a lot when you try to pressure him. That's Luka Doncic. He'll hit you with a move, shoot the jumper in your face, hit you with a smile. Then there's the frown. Kawhi Leonard could do the same thing, but he'll hit a big shot, and he won't give you no expression. The frown and the smile, Kevin. The frown and the smile. Reminds me of Ernie and Kenny up there.
Now, here's George. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. The pass to McLaughlin. Teardrop shot. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
When you're a veteran player like Paul George, you understand that even 24 seconds is a long time. Great patience to wait for that play.
Here's Junior. He's coming off a 16-point game against Charlotte.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one, seriously put on a passing clinic.
And play stops, whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the middle. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Junior.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Here's McLaughlin. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And it's sent back by Carter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. Outside, George. Shot clock at 5. Yep, that one goes in there.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Leonard, no luck. For Miami, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Lloyd. 20 points for him last game against Phoenix.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And Shaq, everyone knows you produced immediately when you came in the NBA, winning Rookie of the Year. So did you ever have a welcome to the NBA moment that you recall?
Actually, but it wasn't in the NBA. The year before, we played against the greatest college team ever assembled, the UNLV Rebels. Greg Anthony, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon.
What a team.
We weren't supposed to win that game, but we won that game. And you know it's all about confidence. Listen, everybody can play, but the guys that have more confidence are the guys that are going to go out there and do it. We won that game.
I had forgotten how great names on that UNLV team.
So I would say to myself, look, if we can beat Larry Johnson, those guys, I can play with anybody in the NBA. So when I came in the NBA, I was just...
Confident?
Yeah, I was just really confident. But to answer your question, David Robinson and Patrick Ewing taught me that I wasn't really that good yet.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Went to work on me.
I tell you what, though, boy, it was hard to play at LSU. It's hard to win 5 against 8.
There you go. Back to you, Ernie.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Elbow. 2.
And he hits the first of 3. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. And the Raptors with the ball. 4-point game. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, it was a completely one-sided season series, and that was no surprise to anyone. This first game between them should give us an idea if they're on a little more even ground this season.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Passes it to Lloyd. Here's McLaughlin. Capella with it. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Phoenix. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
And something that all players have to deal with, Shaq, the wear and tear of the NBA season. Talk about the ways you cope with that physical toll.
Well, over time, you just have to learn what you can and can't get away with. Nutrition has to be a factor into that. Training has become a bigger part of the game for everyone. So,
what about nutrition? When did that become for you like an everyday thing that you always thought about?
When I got older.
Yeah.
Because when I was young, I could eat anything and move. But as soon as I got the taste of being old, it wasn't the same. I just knew I had to change.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
So it's Miami now. The Raptors getting the bucket. Clock at 6. McLaughlin, the pass to Lloyd. Capella against Siakam. Here's McLaughlin. No good from outside.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Here's McLaughlin. He's got 5. And stolen by Junior. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. By himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Your Heat answers.
George passes to McLaughlin. Back to George. Now, here's Adebayo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard. Miami shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
Caruth is checked in for the Raptors. Raptors leading by 14. Now, Junior. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Here's Caruth. Softly drops in the floater.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And Shaq, we've talked about free throw shooting. For some guys, it's always going to be an issue. What have the new intentional fouling rules done to make the game better?
I think it cuts down on the endless fouling. I think the new rules also make the game go faster. You know, this game was meant to be entertaining and go fast. You don't want to spend 4 or 5 minutes, which turn into 30 minutes by just fouling a guy who can't shoot free throws. That never happened to me because Shakovich was 97% of the line. So that rule wouldn't work for me anyway.
It does give it a better pace, you're right.
Great initiative from Capella there, seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
And Miami making a change here. Beverly's checked in. Pull up Jay. Here's Carter. Count the basket.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Beverly, the pass to Guy. Fires at the elbow. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat trail by 19. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Heat moving the ball around. Adebayo kicks to Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. The teardrop falls in.
Beverly showing off a little bit of a teardrop. Didn't know he had that.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Toronto. They lead by 17. In the corner, it's Junior. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. And the Raptors lead by 20.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Pass to Guy. Nailed from three-point land.
And Shaq, your kids are getting to the age where they're on everyone's radar as prospects. Talk about the role that you play in that process.
I tell them that I can help them through recruitment so they make informed decisions. But, ultimately the choices are their own. I told them that, yes, I am your father, but when we talk about certain things, I'm not your father, I am your advisor.
And how has it gone so far? Like in the very first parts of you going through this process, how's that gone?
Well, I like to live the deja vu process. The same thing that my father did for me. I do the same thing for my kids. I just tell them, hey, you make the decision, and I'll either tell you it's a good decision, it's a bad decision, but I'll have to ultimately, respect what you say. So I just try to stay out of the way.
That's great honesty. Here's Karuch after the Heat pick up 2. Pass to Junior. Back to Karuch, and the pass to Lowry. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's McCall. No points in the game yet for him. Mika lays it up off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Karuch. He's coming off a 16-point game against Charlotte. Lowry can't get it to go.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Guy can't hit.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here are the Heat now. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Thompson, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Shaq, we're seeing former players becoming NBA owners, like Michael Jordan and Magic and Grant Hill. And Shaq, you've joined that list. What's that experience been like so far for you?
It's just another way for us to connect with the league. We're still trying to grow the game. This game has done a lot for us. We want to continue to grow it as the years go on. And it's nice to be invested in growth.
And how much of your time do you invest in the ownership?
I wish I invested more time, but I've made the conscious decision that I don't want to be a coach or a general manager.
The conscious decision.
Yeah, because I get into it. You know, I'm old school, and this is a different generation. And certain things I don't allow, I will probably get upset. I will be one of those general managers that you see in the tunnel with his arms folded, not smiling at all. But you're up by 20. I don't care. Not happy. So I'm an absentee owner. That's what they call me.
And here are the Raptors now. After the Heat pick up 2. Passes to Junior. Here's Hernandez. Missed inside. 40 seconds left in the first. Floats it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded closely. There's 21 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Three-pointer, Lowry. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. And a wide-open look for Junior. Outside for Lowry. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Heat. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Toronto. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverley about his throwback stuff.
Old school basketball.
Completely new group for Toronto. The Heat have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Just 1 year in college for Paul George, and then made the transition to the NBA, and all the talk was about what it is we're seeing now. A very capable two-way player and all-star caliber talent.
They've got Paul George, and it's Lloyd in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Caruch. Count it, good. Caruch has got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Talking about how awards are determined, people claim there's a level of voter fatigue, so many things to vote for, and without much meaning. If there's something you could change, Shaq, about the process of all that voting, what would it be?
I think I would probably have the players. The players should have a little bit more say in who wins awards. And I think you give voice to people who have actually stepped on the court. And we have a lot of legends that played the court. I think we should, create this thing of ours. And you would definitely be included because me and you have been around since 1989. It's also the first year I met Ernie Johnson.
No kidding, yeah.
It just hit me. Oh, it just hit me.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Lloyd the pass to McLaughlin. The dish now to George.
Yeah, I think you got to be cautious when you guard Paul George. He's not afraid of the contact, and that time welcomed it.
The Heat have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
And here's Junior. 6 points for him. Houston's shot's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Kicks it to George. And they pick up 2. George has got 11 points in the quarter.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Capella against Siakam. Carter left side. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Raptors.
And the Heat trading away the big contract of Hassan Whiteside. Shaq, it cleared the way for the ascension of Bam Adebayo.
Well, you know, his versatility has stunned people. We knew about his athleticism. But look, the playmaking, the in-between game, I think he's been a revelation.
Big surprise for a good team, too. Here's Houston. Finished off the break. Houston's got 17.
Solid in the first. Fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
Here's Lloyd. He has 5. Back to George. And stolen by Junior. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that's 6 straight for him on fast breaks.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Free throw good, Siakam.
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
Now, here is George. 13 points in the game. Yep, that one goes.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Toronto's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Out to the right wing. Pass to Junior. Carter left side. 6 to shoot. Feeds it to Junior. Back to Carter. The shot missing. Great D that time from Adebayo. Miami's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Floats it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Carter, that's good.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
The Heat shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. Inside. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. The Raptors shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Over in the corner, Kurucs. And we want to thank the big Aristotle for joining us here. Dropping knowledge as always. I'm telling you what, Shaq, you make our broadcast better.
I want to say I appreciate that, Kevin, especially coming from you anytime, any place. You know where I am, brother. Just call me if you need me.
Are you going to be performing any ballet, the big Barishnikov?
Nah.
Have we given that up?
Nah, my toes are not feeling too well.
And Brent, a man who never ceases to amaze, Shaquille O'Neal, not only one of the greatest centers in league history, as you well know, but also one of our great personalities on TV covering the NBA on 2K.
Well, never ceasing to amaze is one thing, but the other part, Kevin, is Shaq just flat out always entertains, and it's so great to have him stop by and put his flavor on the game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Junior with it. 6 points for him. There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Houston. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Now, here is George. He's got 15. But they recover it. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Toronto right now, Siakam is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Carter. Then it's Junior. And it's Houston at the two-guard spot. Raptors leading by 23. Now Junior. Carter left side. Siakam trying to free himself up. Carter, that's good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And here's George. Here's Capella. No good that time. Good D by Siakam. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Launches a three. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Siakam's got 13.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with a solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Pass to Capella. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Down low. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
Here's Lloyd. He's covered by Leonard. Lloyd the pass to George. 6 to shoot, and the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The Heat making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Hey, right here.
Junior kicks to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
So they have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Hornets, was outstanding. He had 16 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Lloyd the pass to Capella. Count that one.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Free throw good. Siakam. Thompson, he's checked in for Leonard. Siakam hits them both. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Beverly. Lob pass to Capella. And stolen by Siakam. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Lloyd the pass to McCaw. Goes up to the stripe. Here's Adebayo. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Junior the pass to Siakam. Good on the bucket. Siakam's got 19 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Heat have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. The pass to Lloyd. He can't get that one, and Toronto will come the other way. And here's the break. Here's Siakam, and Siakam throws it down.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
McCaw, the pass to Lloyd. Over Thompson. Lloyd can't hit.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Thompson with the bucket.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Here's McCall. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 5 to shoot. Lloyd. And again, it's the Heat missing.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Siakam outside. Thompson for the triple. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's McCall. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Thompson passes to Lowry. And Adebayo sends it back.
Good defensive play. Adebayo on the inside, helping out his teammates.
Pass to Capella. Over Junior. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
And Bam Adebayo has a chance to be a very good interior defender. The way he moves his feet, and because he's so physical, he's a presence down there.
Beverly with the ball. Softly drops in the floater.
Patrick Beverly can do that in close, finds a way to get that one up, and you know he likes to score. It doesn't happen a ton, but he loves it.
And Brent Story has it in his draft workouts. The Heat ran Adebayo to exhaustion, then put him to the test carding wing players.
Yeah, they looked at him and said, in effect, you must not know who I am and the kind of work that I've done. He's got that kind of edge, and that's the thing that this Heat culture is always looking for.
6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
3-pointer, Lowry. It's good from long range. Lowry's got 6 points.
You know, there was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry, but the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
Here's Lloyd. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Adebayo. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And the Adebayo experiment has been pretty awesome to watch just because it's gone nuclear. All the skills and his hard work paying off now.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Caruch is checked in for Siakam. And it's Scott in for Kyle Lowry. Pass to Hernandez. Over Adebayo. Buried from 15 feet out. Hernandez has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Toronto's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. On the wing, Scott. He's guarded by Adebayo. Scott the pass to Hernandez. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it,
and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. We've got Patrick Beverly. Bam Adebayo is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Guy in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Anderson can't get that one to fall. He'd have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. One-on-one here. Now, here's Junior. Defended by Beverly. And another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. A step-back shot here. Rebound by the Raptors. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Junior way outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's 9 points for Junior.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Pass to Lloyd. And here is Capella. The pass to Guy. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Anderson passes to Toscano. He dishes it to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. From the wing. Here's Schoenga. And Capella sends it back. And he recovers it. Back to Thompson from deep. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Passes it to Capella. Good ball movement here by Miami. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by the Raptors.
Now, here's Junior. Not a lot of room. Anderson's shot is off.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Guy. And he banks in the layup.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now, here's Junior. Pass to Hernandez. Got it. Good job in the low post. Hernandez has got 4 points this quarter.
He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottoms.
Pass to Guy. Here's Lloyd. Misses off the right iron.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yes, that goes in. And that's 11 points for Junior.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now Beverly. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Off the inbound pass, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Bones, he stands just 6'1", but Patrick Beverly rebounds like a forward.
The fact that he's going to bring it mentally, GA, I mean, that's the huge advantage. I think if you're in the opposing locker room and you know you're going to get on the floor, Patrick Beverly is going to be right in your jock for every minute that you're going to be competing against him.
Anderson passes to Hernandez. Thompson looking for an opening. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Anderson. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. And with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Floats one. Here's Beverly. And the layup is good. Beverly's got 4 this quarter.
And Patrick Beverly sneaking in right there, always looking for ways that he can help support the team.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Patrick McCaw, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Here's McCall to the inside. Prosekniks, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. It's been all Raptors. And here's Junior. He kicks it to Thompson. Fires for 3. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Yeah, once again, he's getting it rolling. His confidence is building. Makes that shot almost impossible to stop.
Here's McCaw. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's off on the first. 2. He hits the second from the line. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
And again, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Here's McCaw, defended by Anderson. McCaw kicks to Lyles. Marshall passes to Cook. Clock at 6. Here's Prosekniks. Hernandez pulls it in. Hernandez has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Count it. Toscano's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's McCaw. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Junior with it. Anderson kicks to Junior. The kick out to Anderson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Raptors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Junior.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
The kick out to Anderson. And there's the feed to Junior. And that one drops.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And it's blocked. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession.
Scott.
And so here is Miami. That one falls. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 14-6 run. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Alden, this is Kevin Hart.